What's up, guys? Half Baked here, bringing you another Battlefield 3 gameplay. And today we're playing a little conquest on Kharg Island, where I go on a nice little kill streak to start the game. I hopped in the game with a couple of my clanmates, and right off the start of the game I decided to grab a tank, took it to sea, and now I'm driving it out here to get in a little fight with their enemy armor as it comes down the main road here. I get a vehicle destroyer right off the start. I'm trying to take out this other tank. I get a couple hits on him, but my teammate kind of gets in the way. And then I'm trying to take a couple long shots. I hit this one before he goes behind the building, but then the Smurf driving my team's tank decides to drive all the way up my tank. And I can't get any more shots off. So I decided to move a little bit towards A, see if there's any guys up here. And then I decided, screw it, I'm going to go chase down the kills that I just missed. And it looks like they were going towards C, so I'm going to head over there and try to cut them off. So I'm making my way over there, looking for my teammates, see if they're getting held down or anything. I pull into C, and look who's there. There's the tank. So I fire one at him, get immediate vehicle disabled. Two guys jump out. I get the first guy, and I don't even know what the second guy is doing, but I don't get the kill either. He blew himself up with C4 trying to kill me, or he threw his C4 out and I blew it up. Either way, it all works. I pick up the last straggler, who here was not paying any attention at all, oblivious to this gigantic tank rolling at him. So that's a good start for me in the tank. I got 3 or 4 kills. Took out pretty much a whole squad of dudes that were running their armor. So now I start making my way towards A, either try to push them in their spawn or something, but I see these two guys, they're pushing towards B, so I roll over here and try to pick them up, but I blow up the cars and lose sight of them with some bad driving and bad shooting. And so I say forget it. I see we lose B, and I'm rolling over here to try to help my teammate over here who's capturing B. I pick up one guy, there's one more guy just standing there. Yeah, sniper, you're not going to take on a tank. And look who's back. Voodoo jumping at me again, trying to blow me up with C4. This time he gets run over for his troubles. And now I'm taking rocket fire from I don't know where. They hit me with 2 rockets. Tank's pretty damaged. Time to bail out. So I take a little cover over here behind this barrel. Now more rockets, so gotta retreat even further. Bail out into this building. Now I'm looking to flank back around the backside to B. So I know there's multiple guys over there because I was taking all kinds of heat from the rocket fire. Pretty sure one's in one of those buildings. So I'm trying to flank around behind him. As I hear this guy sees me on the roof, gets a couple shots off at me. I take some serious damage. So I crawl around on the ground for a minute, and I decide to make a run for cover rather than stay there and let him pick me off eventually. So now I'm trying to heal up a little bit before I go try to take him on in a gunfight, or flank around behind him, maybe get up on the staircase and get him. Get me some dog tags. I start to move forward to look to engage him in the gunfight, knowing that he's on the roof. So I get a little glimpse of him. Here I try to take some pop shots. I get a couple of hit markers on him, but he obviously keeps fading back on the roof. So I decide to maybe make a run for it, but he shows himself again. So now I know I'm going to have to engage him in a gunfight. And we play a little peekaboo game, and I finally pick him off. Now at this point, we just lost another objective. So I'm going to have to move in here and try to secure B with some of my teammates. So I get in here, jump on the flag. Looking for any people that might be spawning around here, trying to protect it. Go up on the roof for a little bit, just get a larger view, and not be standing around in the same spot. So we get it neutralized. Some of my teammates are spawning here now. Now it looks like we got 3, or we had 3. We're losing 1 more now. But oh, there's a lot of rocket, and I need to get the hell out of here. So time to make my way for another point. But one other thing I wanted to mention I think is really important when you're playing Conquest. As you saw from the start of the game, I used the tank spawn off the start to take out multiple pieces of their armor. And I see a lot of people that just run off the start and don't even get in vehicles, and I know they're Smurfs that don't have a clue what's going on, but if any of you guys don't ever use any of the vehicles, man, you gotta use them to make it easier on your teammates to capture points off the start, so you don't get down too many tickets to the start of the game. Another big tip is when you're in vehicles, man, make sure you use both cameras to your advantage so you can see people that are running up and planting C4 like that guy a couple times. I was able to switch to the third person camera when I was driving and see him running up and back up real quick and destroy him every time. So if you're aiming at long distance targets, use the first person camera to fire at tanks, but when you're driving around, switch to that third person camera so you can see what's going around you and your tank. Now I see we lost the D flag and we're finally catching up here on tickets. From the start of the game we got down kind of a lot, so gonna run over here and try to get D back. And on the way to doing that, I hear this guy shoot at a couple of my teammates, hop over the wall, pick him off for an easy kill. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go make my way to D. On the way to D, I hear my tank pulling up. I try to get a ride, but he doesn't want to give me a ride, I guess. So now I'm gonna try to circle on behind these crates and see if there's any guys. And here I pick up an easy little 2-piece shooting 2 guys in the back. And that's one thing I think, like, the last attachment or whatever, I think by far the best one for most of the guns is the silencers. Because as you can see from a couple times in this video, like, I just get behind people and shoot their teammates and then them in the back, and they never turn around and never notice, and it makes it a lot easier. I might have had to engage that dude back there if I wouldn't have had a silencer on, because he would have saw the gunfire and saw a bright orange spot on the map right next to him, and he would have turned it around. But here we have all the flags now, and now I see we're losing B, so I'm gonna try to run over there and get that back real quick. And on the way, I see my buddy over here, Colonel Rivera, trying to repair this Jeep up, so try to help him out a little bit. Don't think I can get anything done, but the thought that counts. So now I'm going to try to circle over here around behind B and pick up any guys that are over here that took the flag. This is usually always the route I take to try to get B back if we lose it, is to come this long way around the beach, because usually there's a lot of people in the buildings and they like to shoot out across towards C. So this is usually the best route to take, I think. So here we get in and we're taking B back. But I'm hearing a bunch of gunfire over down here by the wall coming from the direction A comes from. I'm going to run over here. This guy runs out, makes for an easy kill. I hear his buddy scream inside the building, so I wait on him to come out and pick him up for an easy kill too. Get a nice little medal there for 10,000 some points. Promotion up to level 21. And I had to take his gun too because my AN-91 was pretty much out of bullets. And here you see something that I also want to talk about. Every time I aim at a long distance target, I'm always spamming the spot button. And the reason for that is because it's not really easy to pick up those long distance kills, so a lot of times you're just going to wound them. So if you spot them, your teammates will see them on the map a lot easier and are able to pick them up, and you'll get more points for assists, and also you'll get the enemy down and they won't be running around still alive hurting your teammates. Here I hear more gunfire over here behind this wall, so I'm moving over here, and as you see, there's a perfect example of what I was talking about. I shoot at the guy, but I spotted him first. He's able to run away. I get some spot points and a suppression assist with when one of my other teammates takes him out. I hear another couple guys over there behind that wall, so I throw a nade. Don't get a hit marker, but I see this other guy, spot him out. And I decide I'm going to go ahead and run around this wall and take the gunfight. I feel like I'm losing the gunfight, so take cover back and decide to jump around the corner and go for him again, but his buddy comes out and I pick him up instead. And here I get really hurt, and this is where my lone mistake in the game comes. I take this gunfight, on the wrong terms after picking up his buddy. And my good friend finishes me off to end my streak. And that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and peace out.